Hi everyone, it's Kim with cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com, and I'm going to make a birthday card out of some scrap paper that I had. The whole color combination ended up pulling together, so I really like it. Now, again, this is just scrap paper that I had sitting in my bin. I don't know where it's from. It's a paper pack, but I don't know the name brand of it. Then these come in 8.5 by 11. They're already embossed, and I got these at Michael's. Then to make the rosette, I used the Martha Stewart punch, and I cut the strip out at 6 inches long by 3/4 wide. I also used a Martha Stewart circle punch and the Marvy, and that's a little one, so I think it's probably a 1/2 inch. I also have a bigger one, but for this particular card I did not use it. I'm stamping happy birthday. I'm not sure where that, I don't have very much information for you this time, do I? I'm not sure where that stamp came from. And some purple sparkly for the middle of the rosette, and some score tape. Alright, so let's get started. The card base is Recollections, pre-scored cards, and I get those at Michael's. Alright, before I get started, actually, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment because I want it to dry before I actually need to put it on. For some reason I have this terrible luck with my stamping in that I don't let it dry soon enough and then it smears. So we're going to set that right there. This is cut at 3 3/4 by 2, and then this is cut at 4 by 2 1/4. Alright, so let's get our ETG out and get this paper on. Now, I'm putting this paper down first instead of, switching and maybe doing this in the color and that on the actual cardstock. Only because this is real flimsy. This is more like a scrapbooking layout page. And if I put it right on the cardstock, then it doesn't necessarily end up looking or feeling like it's just a regular piece of paper. Getting that lined up. Now the thing about this ATG when I'm using this kind of paper is if I don't get it lined up, I try to rip it up, it's going to rip up the paper. Yeah, I don't like the way it lined up, so. Okay, it worked that time. Try that again. I usually use glue. I don't know why I grabbed my ATG for this sort of thing. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so we're still letting our sentiment dry. With a rosette, it was a strip, and I took the two ends and I folded the two ends down and used score tape. Score tape does work the best. I've got my bottom circle that already has score tape on it. You have to kind of be prepared when you do your rosette. And for this one here, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my glue. And once you get the ends taped together, I'm going to just push that down like so. Let me get my circle over here. I do have a Cricut cartridge called Rosettes and Ribbons, but for this one, I just, instead of pulling out the cartridge and doing all that stuff, I just did everything by hand. Okay, so we're going to place that like that. Oop, cut it kind of crooked. Kind of crooked, very crooked. See if we can get that up. I guess the way my camera is positioned, it's kind of in my face, so I'm not really able to see what I'm doing 100% here. I'll just do it like this. And, you know, I hand folded this back and forth, back and forth. When I did this, I probably should have used my score pal. And then we're going to place that right on top there. And then that glue will dry. And it'll stick right to the rosette. See if I can get this up a little bit. You know, I have been practicing and practicing on doing these. So as you can tell, I'm not an expert. Okay, set that aside, let that dry. Meantime, I'm thinking maybe this is dry. So let's glue this down. Place this right in the middle. Okay. And then crossing my fingers that the sentiment is dry. I believe it is. Place that down like that. Now, no, I don't want it like that. Goodness. I want it to be like a frame. I'm looking at the back of this and I'm going to have to trim this off. I cut it just a little bit too big. Okay, so now I'm going to use my pop dot that I had sitting right here. I'm going to get a big pop dot. And I'm going to pop up that rosette. This big one. Put him right there. Now what I did with this little circle was I just took a piece of the scrap paper and punched out a flower. That's how I got my circle thing. Okay, still not happy with that rosette. I'm going to be redoing this off camera. But it kind of just gives you an idea of the design and the style. I'm going to put a shiny purple bling here. Like so. Okay, other than the funky looking rosette, oops, sorry, bumped the camera. I do like the style, I like the colors, and maybe I'll put a little happy birthday on the inside or a little sentiment like, you know, it's your day or something like that. So anyway, simple design. Good luck with the rosettes. I would say let me know if you need my help, but obviously you see I'm struggling with it right now. So I'll practice some more and maybe we'll do another video on the rosettes. Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.